Hi, I'm Brian with Brian G's Expertise at Rudy Toyota in Golden Valley, Minnesota. Today I'd like to talk with you about the new 2017 Highlander. It's now in, we're excited about it. They've made some really nice updates and changes to it. For example, look at the front end. It's got this really wide, aggressive grille with the chrome. It really pops. It's a great, aggressive look. We always like the daytime running lights here with the LED piping. A fantastic look also. Great style to it. New for 2017, in all of the Highlanders, they've got the Toyota Safety Sense. It's now standard across the line regardless of which trim you get. Of course, you have available LE, LE Plus, XLE. Brand new for 17 is the SE. There's a Sport Edition, folks. And of course, limited, and then limited with the Platinum package. That's what we're talking about right here. This has all the stuff. It's shown here in a brand new color. It's called Black Walnut. We're pretty excited to have it. Underneath the hood, we're pretty excited also to have a new redesigned motor. It's now got 295 horsepower. It's up 25 from last year. It also has an 8-speed automatic transmission. So with all this extra power, you also get better fuel economy. In fact, it's up a mile or two per gallon in both the city and the highway. It's got this new technology called stop and start technology. I'll get to that later. On the side, you see the Platinum package actually has these smoked rims. They are unique to the Platinum package. On the inside, if I could show you this, they've got new for 17 on the Platinum package only, this wood trim that you find really goes well with the different tones and the tan interior. The seats, as you can see, are perforated. That's because it's heated and ventilated seats. Really neat. I'll show you more stuff on the driver's side in just a little bit. In the back, you'll find that you've got perforated seats again and lots of legroom. Right down here, you'll find that you've got your heated seats for the rear. Yeah, heated seats for the rear, that's right. And up above, you've got a panoramic sunroof. Proof that even though you're in the second row, you can still be first class. In the back, great look, LED piping for your taillights right here, down below, chrome accents on the reflectors. This one's got an integrated tow hitch, receiver, wiring, all of that built in from the factory. It's exciting because the Highlander's got 5,000 pound tow capacity. That's a pretty big deal. That's a lot of weight. That's a lot of capability. I wanted to show this to you also. The ability to pop up that back glass means that if you've got longer items, you could feed through if you need to on your way home from Home Depot or Menards. Of course, it's got the power back hatch. Backup camera is standard on all Highlanders. And a lot of space. With this lot of space, it's also useful. It's actually got a substantially lower liftover height than what you'd find on, say, the Pilot. These third row seats are easy to use. If you'd like, you can go ahead and pull them up and even adjust their recline. Something real clever is just this cargo liner. This cargo liner is fantastic because it's articulated. You see, as these seats fold up, you don't have to pull the mat out to go with that. And because they are Velcroed on, they're easy to take off and wash. If you're, say, hauling home some potting soil, it makes that really convenient too. Those are the things that may not be all that sexy at first, but as you own the machine, become more and more attractive. And here we are on the inside, and I'd love to talk with you more about this panoramic roof. Man, is that nice. It lets in a lot of light. Even on a cold day in Minnesota, Who couldn't use a little bit more sunlight? There's the controls for that. Home link, of course, for up to 3 garage door openers. It's got this SOS button. That's for Safety Connect. It allows you instant access to emergency services. If you or somebody around you or happen to be in an accident, it's fantastic. Over here, you see, of course, clock, very easy to use, and the big screen down here. That's an 8-inch screen, high definition, that allows you a whole bunch of applications are available. In fact, you have the Entune App Suite available. It has, of course, navigation with traffic information right there. It says driver easy speak. That's pretty cool. And it tells you about your phone connection as well when you use Bluetooth. This, of course, does a whole bunch more. I want to tell you more about it when you stop in. Oh, and check this out. This is a bird's eye view. Tells you what's around your car. I just had a customer earlier this afternoon I was talking to who loves it. When she goes into her garage, she can see exactly what the dimensions look like around her. That's just one application. There's a whole bunch more. Down here, we have the 3-zone climate control, driver side, passenger side, and of course, rear. A nice tray. It's very convenient. In fact, some of the first reviewers of the Highlander, when it was first released in 2014, they loved this tray. They actually spent as much ink on the tray as they did the overall drive of the car. It was that big a deal. Down here, we're excited. We've got 5 USB ports, and we've got some of the new 2.1 amps fast charging USB outlets there too. These 4 buttons right down here are pretty nice. The stability control button, snow button, helps you get started a little bit nicer when you're in deep snow or ice. Downhill assist control, that's the DAC. Not a lot of use for that in Minnesota, but if you're in the mountain region states, you would absolutely love that. This 4-wheel drive button I want to spend a little bit more time on. The Highlander is all-wheel drive all the time, and it's an award-winning system. It really is very nice. But for more extreme conditions, like you come out to your car and you've got a 4-foot snowbank in front of you and one just like it behind you, and you need to kind of snowplow out, there's this button here that puts you into a true 4-wheel drive, which means 50% of the power in the front, 50% of the power in the rear, and you get your snowplow on and smile. It's very nice, especially for this state. Down here, you've got the shifter. Of course, you've got the ability to put it in sequential shift. With 8 gears, you can imagine that would be handy to be able to customize where you're at when. And of course, you've got your heated seats, your cooled, ventilated seats, very nice. Great big console. Yes, if you take the tray out, you could probably put a small child in there. I don't recommend it though. I'll close that right back up. And let's go over to the steering wheel. A whole bunch of information here. As you can see right here with this center multi-information display, you can flip through a lot of different screens to control a lot of different functions, including some of the buttons right down here, which include the Toyota Safety Sense. Make sure you look for that video. It's a separate video on YouTube, and I'll be covering more of what that means and what that is, because it's getting to go across the Toyota line, and we'll see much more of that soon. Bluetooth, of course, interaction, stereo controls are all right here. It's a very nice, clean layout with intelligent design to it. Over here, there's a bunch of buttons included, you know, because it's a platinum and you got to have your heated steering wheel. Oh, that's nice. That's right, it's December right here. Right now in Minnesota, heated steering wheels I got to have. Careful though, it'll spoil you. There's another button here called Start and Stop. And it's this button is actually an off button if you choose. But this Highlander now in 17 can, when you come up to a stop site, can go ahead and just stop the engine, and will go ahead and save you a lot of gas. That's part of the fuel economy improvements that we've seen from 16 to 17. So again, I'm Brian with Brian G's Expertise at Rudy Luther Toyota. And thank you for visiting us as I present this 2017 Highlander. Hopefully I covered most of the stuff you were looking for. If I missed anything, please reach out to me. I'm at askbrian@rudyluthertoyota.com. Now the Highlander comes with a lot of different trims and a lot of different ways to get it. Something for everybody. If you're looking for a mid-size SUV, this is absolutely worth your time to come check out.